You've confirmed a lot.
Hold on. Y'all know I gotta make sure that I like the video. I said I was gonna get in the habit of liking people's videos that I'm reacting to. So there you go.
A lot of the stereotypes.
I'm glad.
You have a
Hold on.
look. You've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes.
I'm glad.
You have a victim mindset.
Thank you.
And quite frankly, you're very rude and rambunctious and
Thank
disrespectful.
you. Thank you.
And you've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes that have haunted black women for decades in America.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of...
I am telling him right now, he say some black men sell out shit. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm cutting the video off. This shit pissed me off last time. And if he do it again, he gonna get the same results. I'm sorry. I can't take that selling out shit. But right, as of right now, he got a fresh sheet of paper. Let's just rock. Inspector
Gadget music. Ever since the Nofugazee exposure happened, a lot of guys have been in the comment section saying many different things. Some folks are supporting him. Some folks are bashing him. But this comment is the most telling.
One of them.
And it comes from...
He's a Myron from Fresh and Fit clone. He uses every last one of his talking points, nothing original.
Lou8853. He's a Myron from Fresh and Fit clone. He uses every last one of his talking points, nothing original. Now, I couldn't prove this until I had to do my research. And here's what I found. Rewind! I took some time really going through this guy's channel. And before I went to his channel to compare him to Myron or Fresh and Fit, I noticed some similarities. Him and Myron feel the same way about black women. They are not attracted to them. At least if they are attracted to them, they don't date them. The Nofugazee guy, Chris.
You know, everybody got their preference. But I just gotta ask, like, okay, let's just say, and I'm not saying this as like to be true. Let's just say black women, whatever the stereotypes say, they're hard to date, whatever the case may be. But would you still, based off a stereotype, shut yourself out of a group of women solely based off stereotypes? Like what? Like how do you know? Because all black women aren't the same. All women aren't the same. So by you shutting yourself off to one specific race, like how do you know that race don't possess the woman that you're looking for? Like seriously, how do you know that there's not a black woman out here that doesn't go along with the stereotype that you already got in your mind, and that she could be the right one for you, but you done made up this rule, and you done publicly stated that you're not dating black women. So now you gotta stand on business. You can't get caught up at all. And actually, Kevin Samuels, that was a whole big thing about him, that when he died, like he talked so much about plus size women, right? But when he died, the woman that was in the room with him was a plus size woman. Hey, and I tell people all the time, listen, these content creators, especially up in this red pill space, you can't believe everything they say. A lot of this stuff is to get you to click on their video and watch their content. It's entertainment at the end of the day, and I want a lot of people to realize that the internet is not real. A lot of these people are not living what they out here preaching. So just take what they say with a grain of salt.
Chris Cooley is all in on white women, and Myron is all in on everything but black women. All right.
Is Myron married? Is he
that's
married?
Point number one. Number two, both of them have self-help podcasts, and so in order to get the views up, what they do is they bring people who are very hostile. For an example, if you have a podcast with people that are just like you, it's not really clippable. You can't really do what they call clip farming. And
see what I'm saying?
You can't really take out parts of the podcast and kind of, put them out there. In the red pill community, everything has been really discussed. So you need some entertainment and controversy to basically put this out. So what's the best way to do it? Well,
do you think they need that to get clicks? Do you think it's a necessity for people to to do absurd amount of things and kind of get outside himself and be edgy, be controversial in order to get clicks. And I'm not saying that it doesn't drop. Hold on, I know y'all gonna kill me for this. Oh damn. I know you don't. I'm not saying that this stuff doesn't get clicks. I'm just simply saying, do you really feel like content creators have to do this? Because it's a lot of edgy content creators, right? And you know that they're doing it so that you can click on their videos. But my thing is, could you be successful in 2024 as a content creator without being edgy or controversial? That's the question on the table.
Have to invite guests that you're really not attracted to and that you can make fun of. I don't care if it's extreme feminists, if it's BBWs, if it's atheists. You got to have these people so you can get explosive arguments. And what both Cooley will do, which is the guy from the Nofugazee podcast, and Myron will do, they will bring black women on, hoping that these black women will basically go berserk, and they will trigger these black women into becoming berserk, especially Myron. Chris Cooley, not so much so, but Myron definitely. Both of these guys will do this. And we have an example of Myron doing it right here.
Look, you've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes.
I'm glad.
You have a victim mindset.
Thank you.
And quite frankly, you're very rude and rambunctious and disrespectful.
Thank you.
And you've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes that have haunted black women for decades in America.
You.
Yeah. You literally have a perpetual victim mindset. You don't take accountability for your actions. Everything is you guys, instead of you taking accountability for being
So for every
rude.
action, there's not a reaction?
See, who controls the reaction though?
I sure do.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you're choosing to react the way that you do.
So by me explaining both parts, including mine, that's me taking a victim mindset?
Yes.
Or is this you being biased towards black
See,
people?
because
So as you can see here, there's a lady who is, basically becoming hostile.
We would need more information, but she was definitely like kind of being like a little natty bop. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of when somebody talking, another person is intentionally talking over that person. And like I said, I don't know the full situation of what's going on here, but I'm just judging that one little clip. I'm just judging that one little clip. To me, that's just annoying.
Simply because
Super annoying.
Myron is hostile. Myron does this all the time with women, regardless of the ethnicity, but he always makes it racial. He always makes it problematic, and to the point where you're gonna get kicked out, right? And you're ugly, you're all of this. And you're going to...
I do agree that, like, the girls they bring up there be like, nigga, where the hell you find these girls at? And like, I hate how they try to, like, group them together like this is how girls are. Bro, that's super cap, dog. That's super cap. Well, I don't know where the fuck they be getting the girls that be going on Fresh and Fit from, because... Bro, of course you got girls out there like that, a dime a dozen, but nigga, for the most part, girls ain't like that. They not that hostile.
See this behavior manifest when it
One girl
actually
pulled a
escalates.
gun out mid-podcast. Like, come on now.
because I could play like you. I can say that you're
You can't
stupid
play like me.
and you've been extremely rude, and I can elevate it.
And I can call you a stupid little mother.
Yo, don't she look like Dejanay from the Proud Family? Oh, y'all can't see. Don't she kind of look like her? Oh no, or who am I thinking about? Yeah, that ain't that her name,
She's right,
Dejanay?
and it's gonna make hater kids as well because you're a demon. Since you want to go to war with them, you want to go to war with them warriors.
Out of here, you fat. Because I can match energy with you.
Okay, so now if you were to watch Chris Cooley of the Nofugazee podcast, he's a little bit more mild-mannered. He's not going so hard in the paint. But if you really look at his titles, he's being disrespectful to the...
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ad blockers? Like, chill guys, just use Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that's actually...
Ladies, like this clip here is called Cooley Kicks Out Big John from the Animal Channel. Now let me just say this, all right? This lady happens to be black. He's not giving any race to the lady, but he's calling her a Big John, or
Big John.
Philadelphia
God
East
damn.
Coast thing. John could be anything. It could be, a woman. It could be something else. So this big lady from the Animal Channel, so all of a sudden she's from the Animal Channel. Basically, she's not even human.
Bro, they did that to get views, bro. It's triggering. I'm telling you, a lot of this wild shit that you see for like titles, bro, it's so people can click on the video.
Okay, that's a title. This is something very similar that Myron would do on Fresh and Fit. However, let's play it out and see what happens.
You want to belittle people.
Did
and
I
I'm the
belittle
one
anybody
to
today?
belittle you first.
He didn't belittle
Who did
you,
I
though.
belittle today?
He didn't disrespect you.
No, I'm just saying. I watch
seems
a
like
lot
you're
of your
being very
podcasts, and I'm just
emotional right
saying
now.
I'm not very emotional at all. You don't see any tears.
I mean, well, it
My
seems like
lashes
you're
are
being
still
emotional.
intact, make
I
it
got
feel
you.
good, baby, and I'm smashed.
I got you. So,
Y'all got my veneers?
Nay, here's how it's gonna
And
go.
hibachi.
I got you. Here's how this gonna go.
Hibachi?
Right?
What the
when
fuck?
I'm speaking, now this is gonna be a little bit disrespectful
Go ahead.
because
Talk your
you've been
shit, Big Dog.
disrespectful. When I'm speaking,
I got
shut
family
up.
out here.
That's totally fine.
All right, when I'm speaking the
shut
same,
up.
the same.
Got
Shut up.
Got it. You just admitted that.
Don't invite nobody
your
on your
man,
podcast.
You
You
just
want
admitted
disrespect
that
them.
your
Go ahead,
man
talk-
ain't that man. That your father is that man.
No, he is that man.
No, he ain't.
said
Your
he
man
take
isn't
care of
that man.
everything
You
I
just
need him to
admitted
take
that.
care of. I don't have to
You
cheat
just
with
admitted
him
that.
to go with
Totally
another man.
fine.
A female is different. He
You
don't got a
let
vagina.
other people,
I like
human beings,
It's two different
explore
things,
your
baby.
sexuality.
If you can't
and
handle
it's
that,
not only for your man.
that's on you. You can't handle
You
that.
sound
with
Chat, but do y'all see how this shit is bad for content? Like if you like you can't even tell what the fuck they're saying because they're just talking over one another. But that's why I was saying I don't like when people talk over people. And honestly, in person, you're not supposed to do that either. It's
No,
mad.
no,
It
not
is
at all.
rude and
But
disrespectful.
whoever you date, because baby, I could never be trapped in the box.
We actually
I
gonna
like
end
pussy
this.
so
You
much. I
up
like
out of
box.
here. It's time for you to go.
I ain't
You're
going
not paying
nowhere.
So basically, you see the lady doesn't want to leave, and he's call the cops. Okay, this is a live stream, and the same thing that Myron does. These guys live stream, so they're doing a live. But listen to this though. Why would you bring somebody onto your podcast that you feel is going to be so hostile, so rude that they're going to be kicked out? Let me tell you something. On my other
I mean, you don't really know that before. But I do think they need to have some type of resume or something. They need to at least get on the phone with some of these girls and get a feel, get a vibe, let them know what kind of topics they're gonna be talking about. Cause it is seeming intentional though. We can't ignore that. I don't think that they 100% know which girls are hostile and which ones are not. But because of how often and frequent it happens, it just seems a little intentional.
Channel Kinganda, I have the Repat podcast, okay? And we have guests coming from all over the world that have come onto my podcast.
I'm gonna have to get me another
LER
cup.
Movement's been on here. Austin Holloman's been here. J.R. Wisdom's come to see me here. I've never once ever gotten close to kicking somebody out of the house, out of my podcast, people who disagree with me, because that's not what the platform is for. And the only reason why Cooley, aka Nofugazee podcast, is even doing that, because he saw Myron doing it. The thing is, Chris Cooley's always been a simp, all right? And that's something that we just gotta understand.
Damn.
He's never been a guy that had any game, because if he did, he would offer something new to the game that we haven't heard before. I'm gonna tell you somebody who actually had game. Simple the P, okay? Simple the P had so much game. I remember Steve the Dean was like, yo, man, that guy is top of the food chain. I've been the dating coach, in business for a long time. Yo, man, no one can touch that guy. That guy is top of the food chain. It's him, and then there's the rest of us who sell courses and everything else. So Simple the P was bringing something new in the content creation community that a lot of guys had never heard before. Because, pimps are basically guys who have a different perspective.
He a pimp? Chat, he a pimp? I ain't gonna lie, he was giving Uncle Earl. I ain't gonna lie, chat, this nigga was definitely giving Uncle Earl. I'm sitting here looking at his suits man, he kind of dressed I don't know, he got them cuffs on. Hold on now, why he in a suit in every clip? What the hell going on? Damn, my nigga pimping. Pimping.
Perspective on women than most guys do. So Cooley is not a guy that has those experiences. He's a guy that stole all of his stuff The whole style, the tiling of his videos, kicking chicks out of the podcast, he just does it at a lesser, level with no investment as Myron does. He doesn't spend as much money as Myron does. He's just not as good as a business person. But he stole the whole thing. Flat out stole the whole thing, stole the talking points. He just positioned it a little bit, I would say more, adjustable or digestible for guys.
Okay, see, I thought him and Myron was like beefing me because they said he stole his content style. That's what that's what I was thinking, chat. So basically, this video is him trying to prove that what he said this guy name was Cooley is stealing my. Maybe this is just a hating video, basically. Chat, y'all let me know y'all thoughts. We gonna go on to the next one.
Got a house on the hill, I don't back out. Ain't showing no love, no, not in this season. I'm waiting to bring all my racks out. Now who keeping all of my niggas? Been waiting to shoot up the burner. Caught in my feels, I need some more soda. She loving the pill, her body get warmer. Gotta let her ride on top.